A lot of the lore in Valorant has to do with the past, where agents came from, who they were before, their families, and their past interactions with one another. A lot of this also involves negative themes, fights, betrayals, secrets, and more. But there's also some good lore to be spoken about, and this one in particular involves the romance between two of the current agents in the game. Nanobomb is the name given to the couple Killjoy and Raze. There have been many hints throughout various platforms that a genuine romantic relationship exists between the two agents, ever since KJ was added to the roster. The devs have been very tight-lipped about this. They never openly admitted to anything, as they want Valorant's agents to have their stories progress in a natural and organic way over time. The teaser that these two agents had a thing going on spanned nearly about 2 years before it was finally confirmed to be canon. The earliest teaser that we got for Nanobomb was first made by David Nottingham, Valorant's creative director, in December of 2020. It happened during a Q&A session on the Valorant Lore and Art Discord server, where the topic of relationships was introduced. David went on to share some Nanobomb artwork about the two agents. The artwork didn't reveal much besides the fact that the two agents seemed to be friends and like hanging out with each other. When asked, David didn't explain much and only went on to say that it seems like they would have a lot in common, and that they both love messing around with tech. A few months later, on April 1st of 2021, we got a more convincing teaser when this dropped on Valorant's main Twitter page. Since you asked, I did see Raze and Killjoy picnicking on the beach. All this dating drama, good thing I'm married. Clearly this tells us that Killjoy and Raze are dating, but we all have to take a step back because of the date that this was posted, April 1st. Turns out that this teaser was part of Valorant's April Fool's prank for the year, as it announced its love event. But was the teaser really part of the prank? On the 10th of June in the same year, Valorant released a short music video dedicated to Raze on its Brazilian YouTube channel.
É por isso que eu vou te botar no jeito hoje, viu, Binho? Ô, dó. Já passou da hora, né, pai? Vamos lá.
In the video, we got to see a figurine of Killjoy by a windowsill, representing that of a namoradeira doll, which is a traditional Brazilian sculpture whose name directly translates to sweetheart or flirt. There were some more subtle hints throughout the video, such as Killjoy's shoes hanging from a cable outside Raze's workshop, and a Killjoy plushie on her desk. Later on in November, Valorant pulled off a marketing event to build up hype for Arcane, which involved Killjoy taking over Twitter and showing aspects of her life in between missions. In one of these posts, we can see Killjoy holding a coffee mug which was from Salvador, Brazil, Raze's hometown. Wonder where she got that from. And in another Twitter takeover by Raze this time, one of the tweets made towards her by Valorant Brazil's account asked, "Raze, how is your relationship with Killjoy?" In response, Raze made a heart with her hands and let out a wink. Some other hints that we've gotten from their relationship can be seen from the agent's arsenal. Raze's boombot is said to be a modified version of Killjoy's alarm bot, and Killjoy's turret has some artwork on it, presumably done by Raze. Raze and Killjoy also have various voice lines that hint that the two of them may spend a lot of time together outside of missions, just hanging out casually and having fun, such as listening to music or tinkering.
Killjoy, after this, you wanna do some tinkering?
Sure, but if anything explodes again, you are telling Brim. Okay, Raze, fine. Your tinkering may have made my tech better. Nice work.
Killjoy, thanks for letting me borrow your alarm bot. It's so much better with explosions. Why did you never try that? Killjoy, gotcha. There's no one else I'd rather fight beside. Or dance with.
Raze, I found a new album you just have to hear. Maybe you could come over after the mission? But only if we survive.
An important thing to note about their relationship is that it didn't just happen once Killjoy was added, it was gradual. When Killjoy was first added, there was a friendly rivalry between the two of them as they both shared the same love for gadgets and tech, but each in their own unique way. Raze is very messy and chaotic, while Killjoy is very neat and organized. Over time, they gradually moved from friendly rivals to having a straight up romantic relationship. And this was finally confirmed on Valorant's Twitter page when they posted this image. But why? A lot of people believe that this was just a random post and that Riot just threw it out there, but there actually is a story behind it. This kiss took place during the time when Harbor, Sky, and Astra were sent to locate the City of Flowers on Omega Earth. Once they located it, they were to put a teleporter beacon down to allow the rest of the protocol to join them. While those three were on that mission, the rest of the agents were on standby waiting for them. With nothing to do, a lot of the younger agents such as Phoenix, Yoru, Neon, Killjoy, and Raze decided to take a collective vacation to Salvador, Brazil, Raze's hometown. The vacation was shown to us in the eyes of Neon throughout various social media posts, starting from them arriving into the town. In the image, we can see Yoru trying to learn Portuguese from a book and Killjoy in a state of sadness at the loss of her beloved beanie. The second post showed the agents still together having fun in Salvador, now going shopping in the market. Neon and Killjoy were busy trying to find a replacement hat for her to wear, but clearly it wasn't working out. Similarly, in the third post, which took place in Raze's workshop, we can see the agents playing on the arcade machine that Raze had installed, but Killjoy sat apart from them tinkering with Raze's boombot alone. And if you paid really close attention, you can see that Raze was handed a box over by what looks like some sort of delivery person. It may not seem like much looking at the image alone, but it actually has a much bigger meaning to it, which I'll now explain. I just wanted to highlight that because I find the detail that Riot puts into these is really amazing. And in the finale, the group attended a concert at nighttime where Neon had fallen asleep next to Phoenix, and Yoru was making use of his newly learned Portuguese and was trying to talk to a Brazilian woman. Away from everyone sat Killjoy and Raze alone, with a gift box next to them. It turns out that in the box was Killjoy's beanie, which Raze had shipped halfway across the world from Valorant's headquarters, so that Killjoy would no longer be upset. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty sweet. Amazed and happy at Raze's gesture and gift, the two kissed in the moment, making Nanobomb official and confirmed. For a little bonus on this lore, the Valorant protocol actually had a very strict rule about internal relationships, as they wanted to make sure that every agent was always on alert and battle ready. Most importantly, they needed to be willing to prioritize the mission above everything and everyone. But after this relationship, the rule was revoked and Viper was clearly annoyed at receiving an email over a frivolous topic. She went on to say that if the agents wanted to have relationships, they can, they're adults, and that she has actual work to get done. So yeah, that's the story of KJ and Raze. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's a really nice story, honestly. It has quite a bit of depth in some areas. I can't wait for Valorant to make an animated series like Arcane dedicated to Valorant, because with the amount of lore we have, it would be crazy good. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos, and as always, thanks for watching.